Alright guys, so I know sometimes it can be pretty hard to loot inside of the bushes in Fatal. So today I'm going to show you kind of how to loot in there and stuff, like how it makes, I'm going to show y'all an easier way to do it. So, real quick, first thing I got to do is destroy all these bushes, so. So guys, as you can see, I cleared out all this bush, so this is the one we're going to do first. So what you're going to want to do is, see, there's 3 spawns on this line right here. So normally what I do when I'm looting for this, I look at the door, and if I'm in line with the door, I know to walk straight, and there's 1 spawn, then there's a chest also, then there's also another whole spawn on this side. So that's how I find this side, this spawn, for this middle one. Just line yourself up with that door right there. And then if you're on this side and you can't see that door, just line yourself up. What I normally do is, if I'm lined up all the way with that, in between that shack and that tree right there, if I'm lined up straight with that, I know that I just walk straight this way, and there's a chest, a pistol, and a heavy AK. So now for this line. This one's on the middle of the thing right here, and how I tell this one is there's that bush right next to the tree right there, and that is one left of me. And if that's kind of too hard for you to find out, there's that rock right there. See that one right there? That's how I notice if it's kind of too hard. But normally I just use that bush, and I know that this one is not the right one if the bush is right in front of me, so I go to the left a bit. So then I can go to this one, and then there's chug splashes, or any spawn, whatever it'll be. And for this one, on this side, what I normally use is I'm lined up with just like the middle of that right there. That one right there. I know I'm lined up with that, so I just go straight down this line right here. So then, the last one is this last spawn on this line. There's 2 spawns on this. How I know this is that dot literally right there. I just come over here, look down, see that dot, and then I know I'm lined up. And I can go straight down and get whatever spawns here. And that's how I find out. And on this side, how I tell is the bush, this bush right here. I literally just look at the bush, and then I'm lined up with this right here. So that's how I tell that. Now time to destroy this bush. Alright guys, as you can see, I finally cleared out this bush. So, for this spawn, it's going to be on this line right here, which how I tell is it's lined up to the very edge of this hill, or if you can't really tell by that, there's a tree right behind it, right there. So that's kind of how I tell. See, if I go over here and stand at this tree, I can tell. So if I like pretend I didn't see it and the bushes were there, and I stood at this tree and just walked straight, I would go straight on this line and walk right over it. And then I'd have my SMG or whatever else spawns there. And for this next spawn, how I tell this is here, so there's 2 spawns in this row. It's on this thing right here, kind of like halfway in here and halfway in there. I tell right by that tractor red inside of the wheel. See, if I'm standing on this wheel right here and I go straight, bam, pick up that spawn, and then also this spawn over here. Whatever spawns there. And then for this last one, it's like halfway on this row right here, halfway kind of not. I tell by, on this one I don't really tell by anything. I normally do it on that side, and I can tell by the little thing right there, that little hole under it. If y'all can't really tell by that, on this side, the edge of this rock right here, see that point right there. That's kind of how I tell. And then you walk through here, you get the whatever spawns there, and you get a free chest, so bam. Alright guys, before we go on to the next one, I want to give y'all a little tip real quick about how to, like, when you're looking in the bushes to see better. So when you're looking in the bushes, you're going to look down so you can see better. Like, see, look, I'm going to go get one of those guns real quick, and I'll show y'all, I'll give y'all a demonstration. So look, say this has just spawned in here. And I was just, if I was looking around like this, I could have gone by it and not really noticed it. But when I'm looking down and I go straight by it, I can notice it. But if I go here, I'll also notice it, and like, it's a lot easier to notice things. That's the point. So, if you're ever looting in the bushes, I would recommend looking straight down. Now time to destroy this bush. Alright guys, as you can see, I cleared out this bush. So how I normally do this one is there's a spawn on this. Normally there's 2 spawns. I don't know why the second one didn't do it, but how I noticed it by this is I just noticed the window. If you look in there, that blue line through the window and just kind of the middle of the window, then you walk across and you can get your spawn of your gun. And I don't know why, but these spawns weren't spawning. There's also a spawn right there. So how I normally notice this is the very edge, the very corner, the one closest to the corner right here, and I just walk across straight, then I pick it up, and then I'd go on with my day. And if you did enjoy this, if this did help you, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and thank you. I'll see y'all next time.